Unsafe driving, burnouts, and large crowds, they're known as street takeovers and were a common sight in Charlotte and other North Carolina communities over the summer.
Starting tomorrow, new law will make street takeovers illegal and gives authorities the ability to hand out specific punishments. People caught doing this could have their car taken, be charged with misdemeanor, and potentially a fine of $1,000. Repeat offenders within 2 years can face a felony charge.
Joining us again this morning, our chief legal analyst, Khalif Rhodes. This has become big. People are coming in from all over different states to be hosted here in Charlotte at a number of popular intersections. The numbers have gone down. There's some good news there, but how is this law going into effect tomorrow? How will it help keep us even safer?
I mean, it's the North Carolina General Assembly's way of saying they're not so fast, not so furious for sure. I mean, if you look at that one shot, NASCAR Hall of Fame right there, I mean, so you can imagine folks flocking from all across the country to kind of get a shot right there, 350 plus cars at one of those incidents. But this goes to attempt to try to deter folks from doing it. But looking at the language, it's some things in there that are trying to, I should say, confusing. That's why I guess folks that draft the laws are not attorneys. And so me looking at it, I would call into question a couple of things. And so the first offense is a misdemeanor, right? That's what it says. But when you look at the statute, it also says a subsequent violation. So it doesn't say a subsequent conviction. So remember, if you're charged with this and they say, I've arrested you, you were participating in a street takeover, you go to jail and you're convicted at some point, and then at some point you're arrested again, the statute says now this is a felony. What if the first case wasn't a conviction? What if you just got a warning for the first one and then it's your second violation? Typically when you see it in there, it would say your second conviction would be or your second charge would be. And so that violation portion, the other portion is it gave officers discretion to seize the vehicle. The original drafting, it required that they seize the vehicle. I think they thought that through and said, listen, we don't want to require you to take 350 cars. We may give you an opportunity to have discretion, and then getting those vehicles back gets extremely complicated. And so by all means, I think the General Assembly got that portion right, at least giving the officer discretion to say, all right, we can let some of these 16, 17, 18-year-old kids go with their vehicles, but maybe you're repeat offenders here, we're taking your car, we're going to sell it.
And this is to discourage, I mean, in some of the videos we were just showing you, there are a lot of people, they may not necessarily be behind the wheel of the car, but still participating.
Everybody wants to go viral. I mean, and so you can see it. It's like they're in the middle. I mean, it's extremely dangerous. You're right there with a moving vehicle, probably traveling 40 to 50 miles an hour doing loops, and it's not controlled. These aren't NASCAR drivers, not professionals. And so this law is obviously safety, and something that is looking to deter folks. I mean, you don't want to lose your car, first of all. So if you can see in here that if I'm caught doing this, they will seize my vehicle. That's probably the #1 deterrent, more than the misdemeanor for some of these kids, because they'll take the misdemeanor, but they want to make sure they can keep having that car so they can post it on social media. But if you don't have a car, there is no video.
What happened to going to the mall?
Yeah, exactly. Well, we've had issues with that. No one goes to the mall now because of violence.
That portion is out there as well.
Listen, we're out of time, but I do want to stress to those that are like under the age of 30 that maybe they have a couple small violations on their record. What does that do for someone that wants to eventually get a job or try to, when you have a record that has things on it like this?
Definitely. In North Carolina, we have something called an expunction. Most states call it an expungement. And so you can remove a charge by having a misdemeanor and some felonies. If they're dismissed, it's a very easy process. If it's a conviction, it takes a number of years for it to be removed. But there is a process to coming back. The problem with these kids is they're not thinking about down the road. And so having a misdemeanor is something you don't want. But I know the drafters of this was thinking, well, how can I deter? When I draft the law, how can I deter? Take the car. That's the cleanest way. The kid sees that, they see their friend's car gone. Okay, I probably won't participate in this anymore.